Hi everyone, welcome to Island Grove Studios. My name is Nick. I'm a 3D artist and animator, and for years I've been obsessed with the painterly style of the animated films that have come out in the last 10 years. Years ago I picked up this book. It's The Art of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. The production designer Yashar Kassai is a really incredible artist. He created a lot of the color pencil, marker, crayons, kind of scribbly art style. I've always wanted to try and make something like this in Blender, but I've never done it before. So as I was flipping through the pages, I found this mailbox that I thought would be really cool to try and recreate. So let's jump into Blender and I'll give you a speed run of how I made this. All design and art direction goes to Yashar Kassai. I'm just simply recreating this look. Okay, so we're in Blender starting with a cylinder. We'll rotate it over, as well as delete these faces, as well as extrude them down to get the overall mailbox shape. We can inset these faces to get the side panels, as well as extrude the legs. Then we'll be taking a part of the object and creating a Boolean object with it and a Boolean modifier, so we can really fine tune where the slot where they put the mail in. Here I'm using two different methods to distort the object. I'm using a lattice as well as a displace modifier. This will give this shape some irregularities and make it not so perfect. Then we're going to give the object a quick UV unwrap, get it ready for painting. So we're going to start painting with a solid blue base color. Then we'll come in with a darker value to grunge up and give it some texture. And then we're going to come in with a royal blue to painting some lighting effects on the edges here, on the edge of the leg, as well as some rim lighting on the edge there. And then we're going to also paint in some ambient occlusion as well. And one of the things I learned while doing this was do not even touch your eraser. Just sample some other blue, cover it up, keep going, keep adding, don't subtract, just keep building on top of the last thing you did. Like here, I just sampled this blue. It doesn't even match, but it doesn't even matter because it's all fast and loose. Then we're going to come in and paint the USPS logo on the side panel, which is pretty fun to do. And then we're going to come into my favorite part, which was the outlining. So we're going to paint right onto the surface of the object with the grease pencil. And then we're going to scale them up so they live a little bit outside of the shape of the mailbox. Then we're going to use the second method, which is the cursor. So instead of the surface, we're painting right where the cursor is. And then I can go into edit mode and sculpt mode and match the contours of the mailbox. There you go, as well as fine tune. That's the best part about grease pencil. You can go into edit mode and sculpt mode and just tweak the lines however you like. Paint in some highlighting there, some cross hatching on the front, scale it up, move it around, some on the bottom near the camera, and then I'll add a quick noise modifier to give it some jiggle and wiggle and give it some life. And there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this quick walkthrough. Thank you for watching.